Everyone is searching for that one true love. Some people find it on the way to work or online, while others actively search someone who is willing to marry them to gain an American citizenship. Therefore, we want to show you the most insane people on 90 Day Fiance. Meeting the in-laws. Who doesn't remember the awkward situation when you meet the parents of your girlfriend or boyfriend for the first time? In this example, the parents embarrassed their son with a casual joke, which created a strange and uncomfortable tension at the dinner table. Leaving the fiancé speechless and clearly embarrassed resulted in a good start for a long life marriage, don't you think? What would you do if this happened at your first meeting? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Is this the right decision? Marriage isn't something to joke about. The bond between two people should hold for a really long time, which is the reason why you'd think twice before answering yes to the proposing person. However, our next candidate isn't sure of herself if she really loves the person she is going to marry. Can you believe this? Marrying someone you don't love. Something others might know from their nightmares is the cruel reality of this next couple. Hopefully this awkward silence goes by fast enough without starting the divorce. The money again. In a marriage, you share most of your belongings and the money. If someone wants to spend all the money before paying debts or buying food for a month, it looks like you have to discuss who deals with the money in the partnership. But if you cannot trust your partner because he keeps the secret of his 5 children from 4 different women or past relationships, and on top keeps the pictures of his exes on social media, you really should think about the idea of marrying the person. Trust issues aren't good for a partnership and definitely worse for a marriage. Gold digging. Do you know someone who has become a victim of gold digging, or can you assure that all the people have been in real love? This clip is a special case because these people haven't spoken to each other since leaving the show, but guarantee that neither of them tried to scam the other. What is your opinion? The problems with the exes. Of course, you don't want to know what your partner did in their past relationships with other women or men, because it can easily distinguish you. Sadly, sometimes you have to deal with the exes before there can be some connections that cannot be eliminated, like children. If your partner has children with another person, it could be a good idea to meet on good terms to build a healthy connection to guarantee a friendly environment for the growing children. However, the terms of the meeting can change every second and make things far more complicated. See for yourselves. Who doesn't want a superstar? Who doesn't want to marry a superstar? Chelsea was the lucky one who met Yamir Castrello. While she voluntarily worked in Nicaragua, the boy was in a somewhat popular band and moved to the US to fulfill his dream. Strangely, Chelsea questions her husband over and over if she was interested in marrying her for a visa or for love. We want you to decide. Leave a comment over what you think about this situation. Age is just a number. For some people, the age doesn't matter when their partner can convince them with the maturity. More awkward is that in this example, the future husband was detested by the viewers. For some reason, no one really understands, like Carissa, one of the most hated persons on the show. Later on, this person filed for a divorce and left Carissa standing. Definitely not a happy ending, but a story worth telling. Let's move on. Children. Being a father is hard. But being a stepfather can be worse. When the person isn't really interested in caring for his stepchildren, a marriage can be difficult. Most surprisingly, that these 2 children fell so madly in love that they at least wanted to try it. You can see for yourselves how it turns out, but we believe that you assume that this will happen. Have you been right? Tell us. Fighting for marriage. Sometimes love makes us forgive mistakes that have been done. But if there are too many, the love needs to be stronger than usual. The single mum was too disappointed with the local people she dated, which is the reason why she made an acquaintance with a Nigerian guy who now has become her husband. The things he did will leave you stunned. The prenup. The decision of a prenup that needs to be done before you move to an altar. That's the reason why these 2 individuals decided to discuss the terms of their prenup. The future husband wants his wife to become more financially independent to guarantee a happy lifelong marriage. Juliana and Michael tried to negotiate the terms of their future marriage due to their difficult financial situations. While Juliana doesn't really understand what a prenup itself means for their life, Michael tries to protect the inheritance of his children from his first divorce. However, in the event of the divorce, everything gets dirty and the prenup could help to move away on good terms.